Hey everybody, I just want to make a quick video showing how ridiculous YouTube's content ID system is. I won't be the first to complain about this, and I'm definitely not going to be the last to complain about this, but I just want to show how harsh, illogical, and inconsistent YouTube's content ID system is. What is the purpose of this video? Well, one, YouTube needs feedback. Maybe, hopefully, somehow they'll see this and then they can improve something. Two, maybe this can help other people who upload stuff to YouTube in a similar way I do, talking about movies or TV shows, and this can help you get around some of the content ID nonsense. And three, it's just fun to complain about stuff. Here is my YouTube studio page. So as you can see, my most recent video was Last Exit to Brooklyn, book versus movie. And that's public, and I got the monetization on, and this was after I did my initial test upload here. I usually do a test upload, make it unlisted, make sure it passes copyright and whatever else. And you can see there's a difference here. This one was 20 minutes, 26 seconds. The one that is public is 19 minutes and 12 seconds. So I had to cut some crap out of there. And what was it? So I first upload it and I see that it got copyright ID. And I say, oh, all right, well, that's not the worst thing in the world. Let me see what it is. You go to see details. No one can view this video due to one or more of the content ID claims below. So it's not just like this is restricted in certain territories or countries. No one can view this. No one. I even tried sending a copy of this video to my wife just so she could check the spelling in this, make sure there are no errors or something. She couldn't even view it with an unlisted link that I sent her. No one could watch this except me logged into my account. It's saying that I used Letzte Ausfahrt Brooklyn, which is Last Exit to Brooklyn in German. I don't know how much this counts or doesn't count for the copyright ID stuff, but I was not using the German version of this movie. So I don't know if it's like a different company that owns one version or another, but just, listing my grievances, that's one thing right there. You didn't even get the right version of the movie. So let's take a look and see what specifically their problem was in my video. So they give you a little example here, and on this little preview box, you see this little blip here? They're saying it's from 1325 to 1341. That's where the problem is. All right, that doesn't seem that bad. That's just like almost 20 seconds of stuff. Maybe I could just take it out. We'll see. So they give you an option, select action. And there's other options here. We're not going to dispute that, but you can go to trim out segment. Now the fun starts. So first off, the previous page just said 1325 to 1341 or whatever that was. That time does not appear here anywhere, which is interesting. And instead, it's saying literally the entire freaking middle of my video is not okay to use. Okay? This is ridiculous. Minute 4, 17 seconds to minute 5, 18 seconds. That's just over a minute right there. And then 5:50 to 7:28. 7:54 to 10:42, 11:17 to 12:08, and this is my favorite one, 12:38 to 16:35. This giant chunk right here. So this is literally more than a third of the this is basically just half my entire timeline is not okay to use according to them. So if I went in and just trimmed out those exact times in the timeline, I have to show you this. So here on my editing timeline, this is the original timeline. It was 20 something minutes. Here was a cut down one that is public. It's 19 something minutes. And here is the original. If I took out exactly what those timestamps were that YouTube recommended. So all these grayed out pieces here, the darker sections, those are all the stuff that I selected those exact times YouTube said, and I clicked disable. So they're not there. Those are all the disabled parts. Those are all the stuff YouTube doesn't want you to see. So all the other bright clips here, those are the stuff that's okay, apparently. Why any of these clips were okay, or those clips, or any of these clips were okay, I have no idea. It just says, minute 12 to minute 16, it's all bad. All of that is bad. Cut that out. Can't use it. But all of it is bad? That doesn't make any sense, because let's go right here. Well, let's see what these clips are. Let's enable them. Oh, look, that's just me talking in a room. You're going to claim that's part of your thing? So if I were to stack up all the little sections there, that is just me talking, that no one else has a content claim on, because you can't copyright this. or even here, there's a whole bunch of clips that it's just, they said that whole section's not okay, but oh, look, here's like 30 seconds of me talking. You're going to claim that's part of the not okay part? Like, no. Okay, now here's the part of my advice for other people who upload to YouTube using TV shows and movie clips, how to get around a worldwide block for some obscure 40-year-old movie that just ruins your entire thing. Check this out. All right, what's a good example to use? All right, looks like this section right here. So let's zoom into that. And so this was a big soundbite of the movie that I had in my original cut. Notice how it looks here. We go to the other one. Now it's just one block. So essentially, you just have to go in and tighten up everything. Tighten up all the sound bites so it's just the part of the soundbite that is relevant to what you're talking about. Just get it down to the bare bones of that soundbite. Don't give them any more seconds on your timeline that they can then claim, oh, that belongs to us. Just trim it down to exactly what you need. Here is another good example of what I'm talking about. Let's go over to this thing here. And how did I get around this? Well, here's the timeline that was actually uploaded to YouTube. As you can see here, I still had that visual. I just took out the audio. It seems to more be when you have the video and the audio from a movie or a TV show that really triggers the Content ID system. Not so much if you're just using visuals. Is that guy's soundbite really, really relevant to the point I'm trying to make? And, well, it wasn't. It would have the same effect if it was just over me talking. So it's little things like that. Just little things, you know? In conclusion, 1, YouTube. You gotta refine your Content ID system. You can't just say everything from here and here is bad and can't show because, well, not everything, okay? You gotta be specific because some of it could just be the person like me on the camera talking. It doesn't seem fair to just blanket everything in a section and say, that's all bad, when it is, in fact, not like that. And also get the right version of the movie if you're going to Content ID something. I mean, I didn't even use the German version of that. So conclusion number 2, anyone else like me who uploads stuff about movies or TV shows, go in and tighten up any little sound bites. So visuals seem to trigger the thing less, but when you combine the visuals with the audio so it's actually just a clip from a movie or a show, that seems to get the system more alerted, seems to anger the evil beast of YouTube Content ID. That's all. That was just a fun little rant. Just want to make a little quick, easy video. That's it for today. If you've made it this far, I appreciate it. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.